Hello folks, Nikki, batgirl, D'Angelo here for the Addicted Gamer. We're going to come back in and we're going to play another episode or produce another episode of this American truck simulator. I guess we can call this Truckin' with Nikki. And I had probably the worst start to this game ever for me the last time out. The game seems to have been set up to coddle you in the beginning because it did not get too ugly with me over the mistakes I made. Nevertheless, we've come up to Reading, I believe it is. Let's see where we've gone. Yeah, we took our last trip out of Sacramento where our home base is. That's our home base there. And we went up to Reading. So we've got this place taken care of right now. But when we did park, which we parked up here, we found that there's some kind of a discoverable over there. So we're going to take another, hopefully, job up here in Reading and move to another place that we haven't discovered yet. So let's see what we can do here. That's Sacramento, that's Reading. Okay. So for 2,700, okay, that's not bad. We can go all the way up to Eureka. I think we're going to take that one. That shouldn't be that long of a trip, but it looks like it's going to be on some back roads. So let's see how that works, okay? I'm going to take a job. And we should have a much better, hopefully a much better time at this. I want to see if we do this a little bit, how far that discoverable is. Well, I guess we're nowhere near that discoverable, so let's get out of here first. Okay, start up the truck. Oh, we're in a good truck. We're in the new truck that they just introduced, the W900. This is a classic. Think about the old trucking movies like Smokey and the Bandit or Convoy. This is an amazing truck. Look at that. Pretty cool. And there I am inside, all ready to drive. Okay, let's get going. And we should be fine now. This one has a different sound to it. Alright. I'm going to come around here. And get out of here by making a right. Look at all the horses. It's pretty cool. And making a left up here to get out. Let's make sure we don't hit anything this time. Let's make sure we don't break any laws. The first thing that we're going to do is look both ways before we move. Looks like we're at the end of the road here, so this isn't so bad. There's a plane up above, probably doing crops, I guess? I'm not sure. Alright, we're taking ourselves out. Let's get back on the road. And looking in our mirrors to make sure that we are situated in the middle of the road. It looks like that is the middle of the road right there. Pretty weird, right? And speed limit on this road is 55. We're doing 37. Not bad. And I have a feeling that this trip is going to be a lot of back roads going up to Eureka. Look at the scenery. It's just great. We haven't driven in bad weather. We haven't driven at night yet. That will happen. But we are getting a chance to see a lot of the sights, which is pretty cool. We're going to be coming up to a turn up here, so we're going to put our signals on. And just slow down a little bit. I didn't mean to slow down so much. I don't expect the brakes to be so heavy right now. Alright, so if you look up on the top of the sat-nav, the GPS sat-nav, you'll notice that we have a gas indicator, a shifter indicator, and damage indicator, and a gas indicator, and a mail indicator. We could actually use those all in the game as we play, but specifically the gas. When you're driving someone else's truck, they take care of all expenses. So, even though it looks like we don't have enough gas, we probably have enough for this run. Because most of the time you're given gas for the run that you're on. So we don't have to worry about that. But when we have our own truck, which will happen in the next 5 or so episodes, we're going to have to worry about that. So we might have come down this road before, because here's the same, yeah, there it is. There's the bucket to pee in, and just like a big giant wide open area to pull your truck in, and they call that a rest stop. Yeah, we've come down here before. And the city of Reading is up ahead. So we probably picked up whatever we got behind us. Bushnell Farms? I wonder what it is. Ooh, we don't want to go off the road. And that same guy that we passed, oh, not same guy, that's a different guy, but same place. Must be a good fishing spot. My guess is it's going to drop to 30 right here. Let's see if that happens. And there's no sign that says 30. Look at that. That just irks me. Alright, we're carrying yogurt. So remember when I said that there was a discoverable up ahead? I'm going to take a detour and go see what that discoverable is since we're here. And then we'll go on our merry way. It's only a 170-mile trip from here. So taking a tiny little detour like that shouldn't hurt us. And we'll also be able to unlock a little bit more of the road. Not a lot, but a little bit more. So let's make this turn up here, go past the discoverable. Now even if this light goes red, we can make a right on red. But it stayed green. Remember to always make those wide turns. My guess is this discoverable up here that we're going to pass in just a few moments is going to be a probably an employment agency. Yeah, it's up ahead on the right. And we're going to go turn around in one city. 1 second. What is it? Recruitment agency. That's what it was. Let's see if we can find a place to turn around. Nice big parking lot. This might be one. This might work. Ooh, there's a sign right there. We'll knock it over. Whatever. Oh, we can just pull out. Look at that. It will be dark by the time we get going. We knocked over a stop sign. How about that? But we didn't take damage and we didn't get fined for it. Maybe karma will kick us in the butt later on. It is 7:21 p.m. right now. It's getting a little dark outside, so we will be driving in the dark tonight for at least 10 minutes of our of our mission, of our trip. L will turn on the lights, so I'm going to do that. Parking brake got engaged somehow. It might have been me. Not sure. And we're going forward. Oops, slow down. Pretty cool driving these old trucks, but the analog instruments, you know, that's one thing that I think that these guys could have done. They could have spent more time on developing the graphics for the instruments. I mean, technology has come so far forward. Ooh, pretty rivers. Northern California. Guess the drought's not up here. Or maybe they're showing what it's like now that El Nino has come through. Let's see what this rest stop is like. We're coming up. Oh, it's just another field. And we're leaving Reading, so we should be going up to 55 in a couple of seconds. So I'm just going to start to accelerate, and we are at 55. And there it looks like another rest area is coming up on the right. And I'm sure it's just going to be another dirt patch. Let's see. Alright, this reminds me of a game a long time ago. It was a driving game. It was Test Drive. Came around scenery that looked like this, but that was like the old Amiga days. Yes it is. It's just another one of these dirt patches. Alright, so there are different ways that you can go down hills because you always want to make sure that you're not going to go over the speed limit. A lot of the trucks will have retarders on them. I don't have one on here, I don't think, at least. This trip is going quickly. You'll notice it's getting darker and darker as we go. And like I said, this was probably going to be a twisty-turvy ride. Twisty curvy. And coming around the bends. It's really pretty scenery, but it can be boring at times. Remember, the whole idea of this game is to make money. Right now we have 3,900. We need 120 to 130 to buy our own truck. Right now we're just renting people's, or being hired to drive theirs is an easier way to say that. 35. It's probably going to be a big mountain on the way down. Oh. Lots of curves. Thank God no one was coming, you know? Well, there's a road that goes nowhere. Maybe that will link to another area they open up eventually. So the game launched with California and Nevada. And Arizona should be coming shortly. I don't know if that means a month, a week, a day, or 6 months. Nonetheless, there's a lot of content here to unlock. And like I said, the main reason for playing this game is because you want to build your trucking empire. It's not about driving the trucks. This is only one piece of it. And it's something you do often, but it's not the most important thing that you do. The most important thing you do in this game is going to be what you like. 85 miles, not bad. Getting ourselves going. These have huge cabs if you buy them with it, and that's one thing I might do. I think I'm just going to stick to the newer trucks. I like the way they sound. Some people that grew up around trucks will definitely like this. It so reminds me of those old movies. Alright, 68. If you look up next to the fuel gauge and to the right, left of the email notification, you'll see a bed with a person sleeping in it. It's filling up blue. When it turns all blue, our character will be as tired as I am. When it goes red, our character will probably just pass out at the wheel. Something I may do in this game in the near future. Lots of twists, lots of curves. I wonder if those of you that drive motorcycles would like a ride on a road like this. Yeah, I think there's a road like this. I think they call it the Dragon's Tail or something like that. It's up north of Atlanta. Look at those houses up there. Cool. And we have been all over the road, of course. We only have 32 miles to go, so we're getting close to wherever we have to deliver this. And then we could end this episode. And hopefully have a couple $100 more. I don't remember hitting anything this episode. Nope. That's time to knock the wood. Knock wood. Gotta make this turn. And we have discovered Eureka. This looks like another rest stop coming up over here to the right. Maybe it's a hotel this time. No, it's just an area that you pull off into. That's weird. Okie dokie, coming around. We should be at our delivery point in the next minute or so. I wonder if this is just going to be another farm or ranch. Something simple. Someplace simple. Oh, we're coming into a town. Okay, coming down. Gotta drop it down to 30. And there we go. There's a Walbert here. We are making a delivery to Walbert. Obviously, they need some products in their grocery section. We're coming from a farm. Alright, where do they want this? Off to our right. And we will start the turn. And we will not turn so abrupt this time that we don't get things done. Oh, that said it was a straight in, but it's not. No, we missed this one. I rushed it because I'm getting tired. Alright, now we should be able to get it. Alright, so now we'll get this. Alright, so maybe what we need to do is look out the mirror for this one. There we go. All right. And we stop. And we've got our lock. And what we can do is turn it off and go back. So in this run we got an excellent. We didn't hit anything. We still haven't parked it correctly, though it's given us the okay for parking it both times. I'd like to get a little bit better. But we're moving up a little bit by, little by little. We now have, let's take a look at the map and see the things that we've gotten. Yeah, not bad. 5%. We've gone from Sacramento over to Eureka, and now, oh, there's no coast roads coming down towards San Francisco. That's the whole Pacific Coast Highway over here, and the Redwood Forest, all sorts of cool things that we're going to miss. Well, folks, keep on trucking, and with that said, you all be safe out there, and I will talk to you soon.